Hey there, welcome to the Adulting Advice Podcast, where we share advice and step-by-step guides on all things life after 20. I am Hannah.
And I am Dani, and we're multi-passionate, career-driven 20-somethings who come from very different backgrounds, but have similar goals and struggles. And we're here to chat about it.
Join us.
Hannah, what's up?
Oh gosh, what is that? Today is a Sunday. It is gloomy as heck outside. The fog is wild. And I'm just ready for spring.
Yeah. So today we are pretty much just chilling in our yoga pants, and we're gonna have a catch-up talk.
Yeah.
Because it's actually been a little while. We got together this morning, and to be real with this podcast, we have been like playing it by ear, right?
As in, like, the only thing routine so far, and it's a shock to me still, is that episodes have gone up every Monday at 7. And that is the only routine thing about this entire thing.
Yeah, right.
Like, the whole steps it takes to get to Monday at 7 are wild.
It's pretty wild. So we got together this morning and tried to figure out, like, okay, what's our brand look like, and
like, what are we actually doing?
Yeah, what are we doing? So got all of that set. That was good fun, and now we just need to not take things too seriously. We're just gonna ask each other some questions.
Yeah, we thought a version of like 21 questions would be fun. We realized we kind of just jumped right into the podcast doing what we said we were going to do, like talk about life and different things you could do. But we never really introduced ourselves, and
we did, like, no, we totally did, but not like I said my story for sure about like where I'm from and where I ended up. Sure. But I mean, like, you don't know what, like, if I was a DJ, what my name would be.
Okay. And that's the important stuff,
right? And like,
oh, that's one of your questions. Like, in my mind,
I was like, it's the first question. But before we jump in, I was about to ask Hannah, but I was like, no, let's just hit records and we'll just see what happens. Sure. But we were walking into your bedroom to come into your closet where we record. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
closet, not wardrobe. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we walked past Miguel, and Miguel is Hannah's husband, and he is just like doing mathematical equations on the couch on Sunday morning. He's got his tablet, and he's just, there's brackets and there's numbers happening to the power of letters, and things are greater and equal. Oh my gosh.
That's
and
wild.
I believe he's studying rocket science.
Close. Mechanical engineering.
And just, like, I'm always fascinated because people who are good at math, like, their brain works differently to mine. I don't know if it's, like, the left side versus the right side.
That's interesting, maybe.
But that's insane to me. And what's happening in his mind just has to be so different to what's happening in my mind.
Yeah, I think we have a very different set of, like, thought processes.
You and Miguel?
For sure. Well, yeah, because, like, we both have generally long days. Like, I'm out of the house, like, if it's, like, a Tuesday. Tuesdays are wild for us. So, Tuesdays I go downtown, and my work day technically starts at 7. Because I decided I wanted it to start at 7.
Okay.
And then with a couple of new projects that I've picked up, I'm not home until maybe 7 o'clock. So I'm gone for a solid 12 hours. And so is Miguel. So Miguel's longest days of school are Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we just reconvene. And I've had a whole day of, like, business and all of that stuff. And he's had a whole day of, like, engineering, science, and math. So, like, when we come together, it's like speaking way two different languages.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And he is past, I would consider myself to be somewhat, like, mathematically keen. Like, I think I was going to go to school for engineering, but I switched to business. But yeah, he's past the point of anything that I can understand or comprehend or provide any insight to.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
it just looks crazy. It looks crazy.
That is the life of,
Oh, okay. I get that. So my husband's in computers. He's a database guy.
Oh my gosh, I wish I could spit out my coffee. Because I remember when you first talked about him, like, he does some computer stuff, or...
He just does. Like, I've never explained it properly. He just looks at me and he's like, sure. That's what I do. Sure. But when, like, you look at his screen and it's just like, beep, boop, 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 010011. And, like, there's no way what he's doing actually means anything, you know? But it does, so whatever. I just feel like my life is just full of logic and just talking to other humans like, my job is to talk to other people in a way that is simple to understand and provide support and direction at an 8th grade level.
That makes total sense.
And that's just not, and his job is to speak to computers in computer language. So it just doesn't compute.
It doesn't compute. No, it's interesting. And I think one skill that they've actually been talking to Miguel about is, like, being able to understand these harder to grasp concepts, but still being able to, like, relay it to someone in a way that they can understand.
Yeah. I mean, that's
a whole skill in itself.
It's its own separate skill that not everyone has, for sure.
Yeah, Miguel is not there yet. I don't understand a thing. But it's all fun.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Well, we had a list of questions to ask each other that thought might be fun.
Yeah, so we're answering both questions? So, like, you're asking a question and you're answering it and I'm answering it? Or what are we doing?
Yeah, okay. Let's do one each. Just, like, switch. So I'll ask you my question and then we'll both answer.
Okay.
Then you ask me your question. And I don't know how long we've got, but we'll keep a track of the time and just go till we're ready. And I actually want to know other people's answers to these questions. So
oh, yeah,
if you have a good one, if you have a good one, let us know on at Adulting Advice.
At Adulting Advice is where it's at right now,
okay,
everywhere. Sick. Except we've been through this. I don't know which one is technically not at Adulting Advice. I think it's Twitter. It's adulting _
We just like to throw you off. Okay, well, what's your DJ name?
Oh my gosh. These are the kinds of questions that I literally never... I mean, who thinks of these?
Well, that's why I wanted to ask, because I think it's interesting.
My DJ name would be... This is hard because I don't even know, like, a DJ. It's like, what are DJ names?
It's okay. And you can take your time answering and just, like, edit out the pause while you think.
Yeah.
And it will just sound like we answered them more quick-witted. We're not actually that quick-witted. I've learned that because I've been listening to other people's podcasts and then they'll have done, like, a live version where they don't edit it and it's so different. They actually have a lot more rambling and a lot more pauses. And I'm like, oh, your podcast makes me feel like you're really quick-witted and you just flow a conversation really easily. But actually, the live version confirms to me that you're normal.
You're an average human being.
Way better about myself. Okay, so DJ... No, Robles is your last name?
Robles is my last name.
Robles is... What does it mean? Because I lived in Paso Robles... And I heard that it meant rolling hills, and now I feel like it means not that.
I feel like if it does, I did not know that. I'm just going to do a quick... I have no idea what my last name means.
You are truly the worst Mexican.
Oh my gosh, well, you're lucky. I don't know what it means to be Australian.
It means oak trees.
Oak trees.
It means oak trees.
Yeah, so...
Hannah Oak Tree. Oh.
See?
That's really cute. That's like a fairy tale. Okay, DJ Oak Tree.
DJ Oak Tree. DJ... What are DJ names? I just don't even know. Like...
What's your maiden name?
That is my maiden name.
Robles?
Yeah. Miguel's last name is Oliva, but I technically still have not changed it. That's why my email says
Oh
Oliva.
my gosh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I just figured it was your middle name.
Robles?
No, Oliva.
You know my middle name is Marie. Oh. I feel like this is putting a damper on our friendship. DJ.
This is why we're doing 21 questions.
Yeah.
I've known Hannah for like a year.
Isn't that crazy?
Absolute maximum. And I still don't know what her DJ name would be. And so this is why we're having this conversation.
DJ What is yours? Tell me yours.
Mine's really easy.
What is it?
Mine is DJ Sheriff. Mine's my name, and there's a few reasons, because it just works.
Natural thing.
My initials literally are DJ Sheriff. My name is Danielle Jane Sheriff. So it's just always
That's a total cheat question.
I put that on there because my answer is really easy.
Mine will be DJ Sprinkles.
Okay.
I like sprinkles.
Yeah. And you kind of
DJ
are
Little
like,
Sprinkles.
like if you were a cupcake, you would have sprinkles on you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Too easy. All right.
Too easy. DJ
Okay.
Little Sprinkles and DJ Sheriff.
DJ Sheriff.
Yours sounds intense. Alrighty, Dani. I'm trying to figure out. That was really nice and lighthearted. We'll keep it in that general direction for right now.
Oh, okay.
What would you choose to eat for your very last meal?
I think about this and I get really stressed.
Oh my god.
I get really stressed because then I start thinking about the circumstances around having to know that fact.
Well,
And I listen to a lot of crime, like true crime stories.
oh, we're going way down the wrong rabbit hole.
Okay, but I will just say, the last one I listened to last week, he had like his last meal, and I don't remember what it was. Then he took a nap, and then he went to get executed. And I was so confused, because why are you taking a nap before you get executed? Like, that's so weird.
No, but what if it was like such a good meal that like, it's the kind of meals that make you want to take a nap, and you just like fulfilled
Maybe that's why
that
he took a
full
nap.
circle
Okay.
experience.
Right now, my very last meal would be...
I saw like the audio thing
Oh.
over.
It's so hard because I equally enjoy foods.
I know exactly what mine would be.
Okay, tell me.
It would be a steak, a sirloin steak, medium rare, mashed potatoes, and like roasted or grilled like asparagus. Bam. And then I would follow it up with a strawberry cheesecake with like fresh strawberries on it.
Okay. Mine would be...
You look so uncomfortable to answer this one.
Because it's like, if I say it, that's it.
That
no,
is
it's so
it.
stupid.
No,
Okay,
it
I
isn't.
would be really happy with a great bowl of spaghetti bolognese. Definitely it would be delicious. Like, I wouldn't be upset. And in this theoretical question, like, what if I was to ask for like a sirloin, and what if it came out not cooked exactly the way
Well,
I
no,
had
but
asked
just
for
this
it?
is the scenario where it's like perfect.
It's definitely
like your
gonna be-
dream meal. Like it was cooked.
I'm still going to say
perfection.
spaghetti bolognese with a side of garlic bread, all the parmesan cheese that I want. And then dessert is going to be an ice cream sundae that has like hot fudge on it. It's got all of the fruits. It's got...
How come we've never gone to get like an ice cream sundae together? Like I would be totally down for that, and you're describing it perfectly.
Would you judge me for the amount that because I feel like we would go and that we'd get an ice cream sundae and you would be really full after a couple of bites. And then I would eat my whole sundae and I would feel bad.
That's ridiculous. So no, that's gonna be a thing.
Okay.
So your turn.
What is your favorite super sad angst song?
Super sad.
Like, when you're feeling angsty, maybe it makes you nostalgic to an angstful time. Like, what... Mine is, Aerosmith. I think it's Aerosmith. Oh, people should totally call me out if it's not. That I Don't Want to Close My Eyes song.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that
Don't
is.
wanna close my eyes.
I want to know. Like, I need to know what memory in life that takes you back to.
Just, like... being a teenager where life just is problems and stress and that song being on, and okay, so you're a teenager and you have to go everywhere your parents are going because you're a young teenager, you're like 13, so you're always in the freaking car, like going to your parents' friend's house and shit, and this song's on the radio and you're just thinking about like the boy at school or something like that. Like, that's just... that was a common thing, would be like road trips with my family. So you're in the car for like 3 hours and these angstful songs are coming on and you just connect them with like whatever's happening in your life right now, that is stressful. Because when you're a teenager, the most stressful thing that you have to worry about in your life is your relationships. There's literally,
Oh my
you have
gosh,
nothing else
this
going
is
on.
hilarious. I'm trying to think of what songs I used to listen to back then. Oh my gosh, your questions are requiring me to think, actually think. So it's funny because when you were describing like being in the car and listening to a song, I totally remember that, but like I don't remember like angsty songs. Like my parents and I would always listen to like the Beatles whenever I think of makes me think of that.
Well, there has to be one.
I know. I'm trying
so
to
and
think
it doesn't have to be like your childhood. Like, what is it right now? If you were feeling sad, what is your sad song?
Oh my gosh, what song? Oh my god. Okay, hold on. It's coming into my mind, but I don't know what it's called. Miguel like just showed it to me.
And do you feel sad when you hear it?
I don't relate to the song at all, but like I can imagine being in that situation and it makes me sad. It's from some guy named Callum Scott. Have you ever heard of that guy?
Is he English sounding?
Yeah.
And is it like a really English sounding guy singing a song about getting over it?
Yeah, like yeah, it's just like something like I know you love her, but it's over me.
Yeah. So
and I'm like,
listened to it, I'm like, this is the most Australian sounding song I've ever heard.
Oh my god, well I like it.
Yeah. I know you love her, but it's over, mate. I know
that
one.
Yeah, because then he talks about like when she's like reaching for her and then she like pulls away and then like feels the color draining. I was like, oh. Yeah. So I guess it would be that.
There's another one out right now. No, I mean I can't think of them all, but like anything by The Fray makes me so sad.
Like How to Save a Life. Okay, that one.
Heart-wrenching. Okay, all right, you answered the question. Next one.
Oh man, that one. Okay, that one got me thinking. Okay, what are you absolutely terrified of? It could be a thing, a situation, anything. But when you think of, oh man, scary, what would it be?
Okay, I feel like it's pretty easy. I'm terrified of this podcast.
This is terrifying too.
Yes, I'm terrified of like just actively putting myself on the internet for sure. And then in terms of like legitimate fears, I actually strongly dislike spiders.
Gotcha.
Totally. Being buried alive, not interested.
I can imagine not being interested.
Yeah, not interested. That and sometimes death.
Death itself is terrifying.
Yeah.
I think what I'm most terrified of would be like I feel like in life I feel like there's things like you're meant to do, whether you want to call it like your calling or a passion or whatever, and I think I am most terrified of not doing all the things that like I am capable of doing.
Yeah, like time is moving too fast.
Yeah, or like time or like fear of like if those things are like big and they feel like out of reach and like oh, I don't even know if I'm like capable of doing that.
I think that's why the podcast terrifies me.
So it's like not reaching, oh my god, like not reaching my potential is like it.
Okay, we can totally dive into that sometime.
And then like dying too. I'm turning 25 in March.
That's it, like we're on the decline.
We're just gonna back out of this one really quick.
Okay.
Ask the next question.
Okay. I like this question a lot. This one's really fun. All right, so you're getting a self-portrait painted.
Okay.
How is it? Like, where are you? What are you wearing? What are you surrounded by?
Oh, is it cheesy? I feel like if I'm getting
It's
a
so
self-portrait painted, I would be like somewhere in Europe.
Have you ever been to Europe?
No, but I would imagine like people get their portrait painted there.
There's like the Eiffel Towers in the background.
Yeah, and I would just be like standing there in like a soft pink frilly dress.
Right.
Yeah. And then perhaps Miguel would be there with me. Yeah.
Perhaps he's there.
Perhaps he's there. If he's not doing other things.
Okay. I like it.
So, well, the only other place I've seen anyone, like, it was New York when we were, like, by the street and people were getting, like, ridiculous things drawn of them.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, that's not what I think of when I'm getting, like, a portrait
But, I mean, it can be anything that you want it to be.
What would yours be?
Mine would be me with my dog Jasmine, and maybe other wolves, like wolf dogs,
Just you
and I would be like
the leader of the pack?
I would be like amongst them, yeah. Like almost like I'm on a throne made of the wolves.
Oh, we have very different like visions.
Yeah.
I want to be like in front of the Eiffel Tower with like a little red balloon in my hand.
Right. No, mine's very much like
intense.
epic
Yeah.
with wolves.
We need to like make that a reality one day. Just you posing with wolves.
If you were to change jobs and do something drastically different.
Oh my god. Don't.
No? Oh,
What would it be?
yeah.
And do something drastically different?
Yeah, like career change. Like you just got arrested and you were slapped with a ban to ever work in whatever you're doing right now. What would you go and do?
I don't know if this is like cheating because it still lets me be like entrepreneurial. I would open up my own bakery.
Yeah, you can be entrepreneurial still, yeah. That's totally an awesome answer.
Yeah, I would open up my own bakery.
Cool.
And it would be so cute because pastries are so fun and cute and they're like special occasions. And
I can see you having a little shop.
I would love it. What would you do?
I would either open up another coffee shop because they need
You've
them.
already done it. You can't
That's
like...
not drastically it's drastically different to what I do now.
I know, but you've already done it.
Not in America.
I'm going to challenge you to say something else now.
Oh, well, yeah, well, I have heaps. I would open a wolf sanctuary, which I would subsidize the rent of by having attached to it a dog daycare.
Drop your little chihuahua off. There's nothing
Yep,
but
and
a
the next door is
wolf
wolf. Yep,
behind
and
her.
you can sponsor wolf, and I would have a wolf sanctuary.
That's cool.
Totally, it would be amazing.
Wolves are a common
There's
thing.
there's so many things that I would do, and that is one of them.
I like it. And then, like, in your office would be that portrait of you with the wolves. I like it.
I love wolves.
Coming full circle. Who is the first person you would call if you were in trouble?
Jake,
Yeah, mine's Miguel.
husband, like.
Like, do you
Who else would be there? Like, we're far away from our families. Yeah, totally.
Go.
What habit do you wish that you had or want to start working on?
Ooh. I want to start consistently. I wake up early in general, but it's not consistent. I want to, like, consistently wake up early in the morning. Because I feel like that's, like, my prime, like, my best, but it's so hard, especially this time of year when, like, it's cold and it's rainy and I don't want to get up, and, like, staying in bed is, like, the most comfortable thing in the whole world. But then if I had to think, like, could I stay in bed or could I, like, get a whole bunch of cool things done that I'm excited and passionate about? Like, I would rather do that.
But, you know, it's so important to do both things.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
I would just like if I did a little bit more of the
Okay.
waking up early.
Okay. Have it a bit more balanced out.
Because this goes into the bigger thing. If I had to pick if I could relax in, like, the morning or have a slow morning or a slow evening, I'd rather have a slow evening.
Yeah, okay. Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I do that.
Like a slow evening?
Yeah.
Or a slow morning?
Slow evenings. Both.
Yeah, like, I do both.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah. I guess, like, I've started working on it. I used to just, like, get up and get to work. But now I journal every single morning, which has been,
Ooh,
like,
that's
the
cool.
habit that I've been trying to have. And,
Oh, that's another good one.
yeah,
Not
I've
consistent
been
with that.
loving it. Oh, it's so good.
What are, like, your journal thing? Like, is it the same kind of journal entry every day?
It's very similar, yeah. But I think when I finish this one, I'm gonna try a different one. So if anyone can recommend a journal to try next, let me know. But this one, I write down what I'm going to tackle that day, like what is my main priority for the day, and I've always got a few of them. And then a habit checklist. So right now it's like
Ew.
to not eat dessert, to not scroll on Instagram, and to do glute work because I'm trying to grow my butt. So, and then I can check them off each day. And then I write about my nutrition. I write about my movement, and I write about what I'm grateful for. And then there's, like, free space for whatever is
In your
bothering me, and I just need to get out. And I love it. I just write absolute gibberish, but it's just, like, my time to care only about myself
Yeah.
every morning. And then I get to what I need to do, and then I finish work before 5. And happy days.
It's a grand day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, yeah, I could go down that whole journaling thing, but we'll just back up from there too. Okay, so we're both married now, so I want you to channel, like, maybe before you got married. What was a relationship deal breaker for you? Actually, this could be, I don't know, like, maybe this could be, like, a deal breaker even for, like, the type of people you want to surround yourself with, like, today.
Well, I don't know if this one even counts, but the one time I was broken up with, he was like, I just don't want to do this right now, but I want to get back with you later. Right? And I was like, it was perfectly plausible. We were like 18 or something. And he's just like, we're just so young and I have so much other stuff that I want to do. And to me, I was like, it doesn't compute. Like, you either want to be with me or you don't. And I was like, time goes so slowly. Like, 2 years from now is like never gonna come. I'm not gonna wait for you for 2 years. I mean, since then, like 6 years have passed. But it was just a total deal breaker for me. Like, you just weren't. No.
So it's like in or out, like be decisive.
Yeah, and I was talking about this with Jake recently, how even though I really liked this guy and it just destroyed me, it absolutely destroyed me, I was just like, I'm never getting back with him. Never, ever, 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 ever.
Well, you saw that through.
Yeah. So that, yeah, total, basically taking breaks with me is a total deal breaker.
Yeah.
There's no.
That's a good one. Mine was always like the person had to generally have an idea of like what they wanted to do with their life. You have to have a general, like something that generally excites you or something that you would like to work towards. Like,
so it didn't have to be
specific. There has to be something more to your life than like getting up and just like rolling through the day.
Right.
Yeah. So like ambition is a big one. Like, I want someone who's super excited about like whatever it is they're up to.
You would not do well being married to Jake.
Oh my God.
He's ambitious now, but when I met him, he had no idea what he wanted to do. But I saw that he could work it out. Like, I was like, I know that you can work it out.
Cool. Let's do one more, and then we'll have to do a part 2 with these.
If you were a performer, what kind of thing would you perform? So, like, you don't have to have that skill now, but what would you want to do?
Oh my gosh. I have talked about this with Neil a million times. I'm going to say it. I would be, like, a Broadway, but, like, for Disney.
Okay. Like Disney on Ice?
Like a Disney, not on ice.
Okay.
That's a little too much.
Like, you would do Cinderella the stage show.
Like, sing, dance, and be like the Little Mermaid or Jasmine. That would be.
I would like to be a comedian. I'm not like funny enough, but maybe I think it's a skill that you work out. So like, maybe I would love to just get up and tell some jokes and go home.
So for my birthday, I want to have like dinner and then go to like a comedy show. So if you could work out being the entertainment, we could all just go watch you.
I don't know if you really want that. Yeah, but I would try comedy night, like an open mic. I would not tell any of my friends, no one. Would just go because you just have to get that first few shows like done. You just have to fail fast.
Oh my gosh, have you seen The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel yet on Amazon? Please watch it.
Everyone says this.
Yes. Okay. So do it.
Is it free?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Do you have Amazon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sick. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I have a show.
But she does like stand up, and it's just
She's funny?
She is funny, and it's about. I can't even tell you. You have to just watch it.
Oh, okay.
And it's about she's a stand up comedian in like the 1950s.
Oh.
Total rock star.
Oh my gosh. Cool. That's amazing. I would love that. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Done.
Cool. Well, this was super fun. I feel like we didn't even get through a ton of questions, and I want to ask you more of them.
Oh, well, I mean, you might edit out a ton of it. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I hope y'all enjoyed this episode.
For more for us, subscribe and check out Adulting Advice on all of the places except for one that we don't know.
Oh my gosh, I think it's Twitter. I need to get better at that. Anyway.
Okay. Bye,
Thanks, guys. We'll see you in the next